Welcome back, everyone. And I do mean everyone. It's Forgotten Circus. So I'm going to go over my Oscar recap of the ups and downs of the Oscars. Got a little strange, a little weird. First, I'm going to start off with it's well deserved that Christopher Nolan finally got Best Director. It's first time. Oppenheimer. Everybody knew Oppenheimer was basically going to steal the show. So Cillian Murphy got Best Actor. Robert Downey Jr. got Best Supporting Actor, as we thought. There was one robbery in it that I think I really Emma Stone's performance in Poor Things was great. It's phenomenal, great movie. Go out and watch it. And but Lily Gladstone, I think she was more deserving of the actual Academy Award. But that's, I mean, they vote on it, right? And I'm going to get into that too. So, yeah, there were other things. Then it got a little weird at points. It almost felt like a cult like. If you ever seen like Eyes Wide Shut, it seemed like that party. The Oscars took a weird turn. Like this whole thing with the John Cena fiasco. Um, I really feel like it was kind of inappropriate. I didn't get the joke. The joke didn't land. I know there was a streaker back in like 80s, 70s. I don't know when, way long time ago at the Oscars, which was probably staged. I mean, we're dealing with professional liars, and you're going to hear that come up a lot. And I love movies. I love watching movies, but this is the first time where I already knew it was weird with like conspiracies and stuff about the movie industry in Hollywood, but this just took it to a weird level with me. It was something really strange about this. So when John Cena was walking across the stage, just in his birthday suit with best costume design, if I was the costume designer that was actually getting that award, I'd be kind of offended. I'm like, I'm not even going to go out there to get that. The joke didn't land and it was weird. And it seemed like everybody in the room the whole time, I don't know if they're tapped into some central nervous network or whatever. It's something out of The Last of Us. All right. It was awkward. And him scooting across this, you're a grown man, dude. It's pretty strange, and everybody was just laughing. It was like fake laughs. They all correct me if I'm wrong, but everybody there just looked so programmed into this network of I'm better than everybody else. And I used to like award shows. I really did. It was a big thing when I was a kid because you would see the movies and be like, oh, they get an award for that movie. But now it's like it's a cult. Like I'll talk about movies I love, like my channel's about movies, entertainment, and more. I always talk about 'em, but this was so bizarre and strange and twisted into like this almost Stanley Kubrick style performance. And another thing that got me about if you guys are professional liars, like I always say, um, good for you, make millions off it. It's a talent. But what is up with the teleprompter? We're still reading off of teleprompters. Just put yourself into character. You don't need the teleprompter. You already know it. Like you guys can. It's funny how actors and actresses and directors and stuff like that they can make these big spectacle movies worth $500 million budget, $600 million, make billions of dollars, and they play this character. They get in the role of that character, but they still have to read off a teleprompter. It puzzles me. So everything like when they were talking about and nothing felt genuine when they were talking about it. Everything felt it almost felt like under rehearsed. I don't know if that's making any sense. But we're reading off a teleprompter. Just get into character. Everybody knows you're an actor. Everybody knows you're a professional liar. Whatever you're saying during these awards, I know it's just jargon or whatever. And just speed it up. Just get into character and just make it captivating. Can you make that a performance? Because y'all act for a living, so can it be a little bit better than that? But everything about it was strange, like how people were like moving, and I don't know. And And I don't even call it like outfits anymore. It's almost like these weird costumes. Like Ariana Grande, was it yeah, Ariana Grande, was it Grande? Yeah, wearing some like pink mushroom thing. And there's a point when fashion goes too far with it, and you're expressing yourself, I get it. But then there's a point where stuff's inappropriate, like the John Cena stuff. It just it's so weird going like watching and I wasn't even gonna watch. I just saw it come up. I was like, all right, I'll watch the Oscars, whatever. Let me see. And it would have been like the normal stuff you'd have had. This one just seemed really strange. The room filled the room like when they were panning around with the cat and the overuse of ads during these things is ridiculous. People aren't going to watch these things anymore. I think this is probably icing. If it hasn't already been the icing on the cake, this was the one that checks me out because I don't know if these guys were at Bohemian Grove or something, but it just felt like some ritualistic gathering of people to applaud each other and hand out awards. And I'm pretty sure that's how every award ceremony is. I mean, if you think about it, but this one was, yeah. A lot of people, it makes me wonder, are these people programmed? If you get into that industry, that deep into that industry, can you never get out? Now, you do see some genuine stuff from people during these awards, like Brendan Fraser when he was actually, and I didn't like the lineup of previous Academy Award winners. It's almost like dangling in front of you, like you could be like us, you could be up here with us, be one of us, come with us. But I did. Brendan Fraser's seemed like because he totally looked away from the teleprompter to start. But Brendan Fraser's built different. You can tell he's like a genuinely like good guy until like I don't know a month from now when something comes out about these people because I'm pretty sure half of them 90% of them have sold their souls. But it was just so awkward to watch. And I don't know, it almost makes me wonder why when people don't show up, because there were a lot of people that didn't show up and they had just to accept the award. I do not blame you. That's beyond a dog and pony show. That's basically showing up to sell your soul. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good people in that crowd that are actors and actresses, but oh, that's out there in the ether. But I was on a better note, very strange, weird. On a better note about things, I really think Oppenheimer got what it deserved, definitely, and I still think Lily Gladstone. But I'm not. At least you lose the Emma Stone. Like if you're gonna lose, you know what I mean. Y'all are up and coming. Emma Stone's kind of putting her supplanting her foot in Hollywood, you know. So, but now it's like I look at all of them and like I watch the movies. I'm like, yeah, they're in the cult. It's cool though. The movies are good, but y'all are weird, very strange. Some of the stuff, yeah. And like Jimmy Kimmel, I'm convinced. Like I used to like Jimmy Kimmel back in the day when he was real, but I don't even think that's him anymore. Honestly, I think it's just some weird person that just I don't know. This doppelganger. They cloned him. Totally. Everybody's just oh, it's just so strange and bizarre to watch something like that. The spectacle. It's like the bear and the ball, and they had John Cena up there like he's the court jester, and this guy went up there and just did it. I don't know. I'm built different, grown different. I would never do something like that. I mean, you might have kids watching this. It's very disturbing. But anyway, tell me what you thought about the Academy or the Oscars, Academy Awards. Um, if you thought it was a little off, maybe you don't agree. Write down in the comments. But anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just hit that like button. It just takes one little click. And I want everyone to subscribe, and I do mean everyone.